Good afternoon, Manish. Good afternoon, Siddharth. Let us be patient. I'll wait for 7-8 minutes and then we'll start because a lot of students, I think, their colleges have started. If I see 100 count, I'll start the session at 2:04 or 2:05. Okay, so please be patient. Okay. Meanwhile, if you have any questions to throw at me, you can definitely ask. Okay. Manish, Siddharth. Good afternoon, Karthik. Good afternoon. So we still don't have 100 people. Let 100 people be here, and then I'll start the session. Okay, we have 100 count. Good afternoon, Karthik. Good afternoon, Ritik. Good afternoon. Okay, so let us start. Okay, let us start. Shall we start, everyone? Let us start. Like, I could wait 4 more minutes, or if you want, we can wait for 4 more minutes, or we'll start. Okay. So let us start at 2:10. Let's see, maybe count will reach around 1:30 or something. Meanwhile, everyone, open Axios. Okay, go to Google and type Axios HTTP. Okay, we'll be using this instead of fetch. Okay, instead of fetch, we'll be using Axios. Okay, so I'll explain it in a bit. Just be patient. Nikhil, you will receive an email actually. You will receive an email. In that email, you will have your team ID, your project ID, okay, and your, I think, team members' email IDs. So through that, you will communicate, I guess. LLM course link. So you have to create our own group for the project. No, you will be assigned team members. Sir, in the video, they were saying that you have to select the project title. Yes, I think project title you have to select, but team number you cannot select. Okay. I think team members you will get, you will be assigned. Okay. Let me take confirmation if that is true. Okay. But team members, I think you cannot select, but the project, I think you can select. Okay. Any those who received mails, what did you get in the mail? Those who received the mails, those who received the emails, Anjali, or maybe somebody, I think Aditya, someone who received the emails regarding projects and all. What details were there in the email? So that I can like tell others also. Yes, you can share your screen. Wait, Kush. Okay, your camera and mic will be on. Okay, and you can present, Kush. Your camera and mic will be on, so please take care. I think your camera and mic will be on, and now you can share your screen, Kush. So if you want, you can disable your camera, okay, and then you can present. You can share your screen now. Okay, so this is your detail. This is project enrollment video. Okay, in projects, what is there? Okay, okay. So guys, see, Kush is sharing this. Okay, Kush, I am not able to hear you. Are you speaking? I don't know why I'm not able to hear him.
No, sir, I am not speaking. I am
Chalo, no
muted.
problem. I think others would be able to hear him. You continue, okay? So, guys, see, in projects, there is a enroll to the project, okay? When you will receive the login credentials. When you will receive the login credentials, you just have to go to projects Okay, you have to go to the projects, and there will be like 5 projects option. Okay, there
I
would be
shared,
5
sir.
projects option, and in that you have to click on any one and click on enroll. Okay, so in the email you will get login credentials to this website. Okay, which is I think Smart Interns or Skill Wallet. I'm not sure which website is this. So in that, what will happen? You will be getting an option to enroll in any one project. So you have to click on enroll. Okay. Once, could you show anyone? You can click on no more if push you do not want to select now. You can just click on anyone's no more. No more any option. Is it not working? I think you can speak. We can talk.
So see.
Okay, nice. Yes. Okay. Okay, good, good. So guys, this is the house rent project. Okay, in this project, everything would be there. So there would be a project description. You can actually check out. But after you click on enroll now, but your project would be confirmed. Click on view curriculum. Push.
I clicked it.
I'm not
Wait,
able
wait.
to hear you. Wait.
Hello. Am I audible, sir?
Okay, no problem. I don't know why push. I'm not able to hear you. But continue, no problem. So you
May
can
I
see
audible?
here, guys, that this is the thing. This is normal curriculum. Okay, this is not that curriculum.
May
This is just normal curriculum, and it has nothing to do with project. Go back, push. You can just go back. So, guys, has push already said. Okay, he already has. You know. This is the one. So this is the how trend rent application. You can actually check what would be there. So in this guided project, you will get the steps how to do it. Okay, you will get phase wise problems. Okay, you will be like once you have gone through the whole steps. So there would be like phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. Once you have completed all that, okay, there are a lot of things that you have to do. First is like documentation you have to make. Okay, demo video should be there. Okay, like you have to make a demo video of your application. So per team, one GitHub repo, I guess. Okay, uh, those will be helping you from next week in project mentoring. Ask them also. But as far as I know, there would be a demo video after your working code is there. So there would be a demo video in your Git repo. There should be a documentation, and there should be phase wise template like phase 1 planning, phase 2 this, phase 2 that. Okay, okay. This is the email also. So this is the email that Khush has received, everyone. Okay. So this is the email that everyone will get. Okay. You will get the login credentials. Okay. You'll get the login credentials, your username, password, and then you can click on enroll, and you can enroll in that particular project. Okay. Just like, see, there is a video also for project enrollment procedure. You can watch this. Okay. So yeah, all these are here. Unfortunately, I'm not able to hear push. So no problem, but push has helped a lot. Okay, so this is the thing, guys. Everyone, you will receive a email, okay, with login credentials, username, password. You have to log in, select a project, okay, and enroll in that project. Okay, once you have enrolled in that project, you will get another email, okay, that this is your project, these are your team members. Clear? Okay, wow. What happened?
Hello, sir. Am I audible? Hello.
Actually, I'm not able to hear. Wait, let me just revoke my. Let me revoke you. Wait. What I will do, I will just revoke you. Okay, just give me a moment. I'll revoke presentation. Okay, just wait, push, wait. Now you can talk. Now you can talk, push. Hello.
Hello. Am I audible? Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes, I can hear. Good, good. So push, you understood now, like how it is there, and have you enrolled in any project? No.
No, sir. I will enroll at evening now.
Okay, okay, good. Thank you, Kush. Thank you for helping everyone. Okay. So, guys, this is how it is. You just, as Kush has presented, you will get a login credential, email and password. You have to log in. Okay. And the platform is Skill Wallet or Smart Interns, I guess. Uh, just show once again. Okay, okay. So this is Smart Interns. Okay, that is why the logo. So the Smart Interns, this is the Smart Interns website. So here, like you will see the project enrollment procedure video also is there. And in the projects, you just have to click on one project and enroll in that project. Okay. Once you have enrolled, you will get further information like who are your team members. Okay. You have to like do these things. Okay. And etc. etc. So these are the things. So push, feel free to select it at later time, no problem. Okay. And others also, please let me know if you have received that emails or not. So thank you, Kush. Thank you for helping everyone. Okay.
You're welcome, sir.
Anything else you want to discuss?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay. So I'm revoking you. Okay. So thank you, Kush, for helping everyone. Okay. And yeah, guys. So Uh, that's it, I guess. So, any more questions? Let me see. Yes, Maitwa, I will raise it once more today. Okay, that you received the email, but the name is incorrect. I will tell operations team again. Okay, just give me a moment. I'll just remind. I'll just remind them. I'll share my screen in a moment. Just give me a moment. Okay, I'll share my screen. Sir, I'm trying to enroll in the freelance again. It is showing error not found. Uh, Tushar, wait. Just give me a moment. In Telegram group, you can also like post. Just give me a moment. Telegram group, has anyone posted? Acha, Hemal has raised concern on Telegram group. Okay. Dhanraj is also okay. So you are raising concerns. Okay, you are raising concerns to the team. Shravani is handling. Okay. Mm, okay. So you are raising concern. Okay, just give me a moment. What more? See, those who are college has been started, watch the recordings, okay, and the test which will be conducted tomorrow. Uh, just attend it from your class, maybe. What we can do here? This is. I understand it is not your fault. Okay, your college has started. Okay, so try to attend the quiz from class itself. It will be provided in the Telegram. Okay, and watch the recordings. And who is this? NC. Google Drive for Pokedex. Okay, wait. My screen shared. Somebody help this person in Telegram. Who's this NC someone? Like he's asking for Pokédex code. So Pokédex code is there in the drive itself. Okay. Anyone knows how to make team? I'm just reading the Telegram. Okay. Good. Who is this? Mathura is also. Sir, I'm in college. In college mail ID, we don't get the mail for project. I will look into it, Madhur. Actually, I have a lot of DMs, na, so I was unable to read. So I'm very sorry, Madhur. Madhur is here. Madhur is here. Telegram link. Telegram link. I will give. Wait. Somebody provide me Telegram link. Is Nancy here? Somebody. I'll give it to Kush and others. So we have to enroll just now or after the team. You can enroll now, Hitarth. You can enroll now. So I think the process has been changed. You have to enroll first, select your favorite project, and then group members will be assigned. Service where we have to give quiz and what will be the time. Tomorrow 3:30, you will get the quiz in Telegram for those who are attending from college. Okay, those who are like not attending. Okay, they have college, they are not able to attend. For those and those who are in the session, I'll give the test link here only in the session. Okay, then let us start something. I'll just share my screen. Okay, so this is the group. Okay, guys, in this group also you can join the official group. I think this is the unofficial group. Okay, official group is I think EPBL. So somebody give link to that also. So let us start. So everyone just go to Google and type Axios HTTP. Okay. So instead of fetch, which is inbuilt in JavaScript, okay, we have a little bit better client to fetch and talk with our API. Okay, that is Axios. So there is a thing called as XSS attacks. I don't know if you have heard of it. So XSS attack is also there. Like there would be some mal script would be there. Okay, and they will like try to like attack your web application while you are getting the data from API. Okay, so what this Axios does, Axios will prevent it. Okay, Axios has like a hidden layer also where it actually manages and prevents any mal script headers or very like unknown headers. Okay, so we'll be using this. This is pretty safe and this is actually pretty good to use. So we will use this in our React. So let us make a React folder for this API that we made. So we made this API, right? So let us quickly. I hope everyone has made this delete. Okay, I hope you have made a delete method also here. Okay, did you made a delete API? Okay, take it as a homework. Please make the delete API. Okay, so yeah, this is all what we discussed. Let us make a folder inside backend and let us make a folder of client. Okay, client or front end also you can say front end. Okay, so front end folder is there. Okay, so open the terminal. Open the terminal. Inside this terminal, okay, I already have this front end folder. So I'll just rename this. Can I rename this? No, I cannot. Okay, no problem. Let it be. Make a front end folder inside backend. Later we will rename this folder as MERN folder. Okay. So for now, let us just, or you know what? I'll just close it. I'll close it and I will just rename this backend folder to MERN. Okay. You can make separate backend folders also. It's not like you cannot make separate backend folders. You can make separate backend folder. Just for simplicity sake, I am making this. So this is our MERN folder. So front end folder is here, and the rest of the folder is our backend, and I will just keep it as it is, so it does not confuse you that much. But you can put everything in a backend folder also, your wish. Okay. So I'll just open my terminal. Okay. So I'll open my terminal. In this terminal, okay, in this terminal, okay, in this terminal, what I will do, I will try to split this. I will try to split this like this. Okay, you will see this split terminal option. Do you see this split terminal option? When you will see this split terminal option, the terminal would be split into two parts. So on the left hand side, I will change my directory to front end. CD space tab, and now I am inside front end. Are you able to see? I am now inside front end. And here I will keep everything as it is. So on my right hand side, I will just write npm run dev. Okay. And on the left hand side, I'll just, start writing my wheat. So what is the wheat? Okay, so open everyone wheat, and let us just copy that command. This one. Okay, so on the left, because it is inside front end, we are inside front end. Just see, we are inside front end. Okay, so we are inside front end here. See, look at the directory. We are inside front end. Here we are in back end. Okay, so I'll just write npm run dev here and npm create wheat at the rate latest here. Are you able to follow along? I hope you are able to follow along. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. If you want to change directory, change directory. Okay. I have just renamed this for backend folder to MERN. Okay. In outside, I had this backend folder. So I have changed the name of backend folder to MERN. That's it. The code is same. Okay. I've just changed the folder name. Okay. So these are the things. Let us create a V tab here. But please make sure that you have used this command, change directory. Okay. Change directory to front end. Change directory to front end. Okay. Change directory to front end. Okay. Change directory to front end. Okay. I have entered npm create at the rate wheat at the rate latest. npm space create space wheat at the rate latest. And it is asking me, do you want to proceed? Yes. It is asking me for the project name, same process. So I will write here Pokedex client like this. Pokedex client is the project name. Okay, press enter. Which framework I want to choose? Which framework? Okay, I want to choose React. So after writing the name, select the framework library React and select a variant. So JavaScript variant. Okay, JavaScript variant. That's it. Now what I will do? I'll just write cd space. Oh, sorry. I'll just write cd space, press tab, Pokedex client. I'll press enter. Okay, cd space, Pokedex client. Okay, and then npm install. This is the second process. See here, steps are given. cd space tab, you will get Pokedex client, and then npm install. Because Pokedex client is the project name that I gave. Then I'll look into the doubts half an hour later. Okay. Let's see if the app has been created. Yes, app has been created. Okay. So, okay. And what? npm run dev, npm run dev. Yeah, so my app is okay, and here I will npm run dev here also, but there's some problem. Module not found. Why? Well, it could be because I have not npm install here. Okay, now if I npm run dev, it will work. Yeah. Okay, so these are the things. Looks okay. So this setup everyone has done. We will try to connect our front end app with our API which we have created. This everyone is able to follow along. Also, we will install Axios in our front end client. Okay, clear everyone? What we till now, any problem? Anyone? You are able to follow with this? Okay, so I split the terminal. On the left, I have React, and the right, I have my old API. Okay. No, Samiksha will not. You don't have to make group yourself. Okay. Don't worry, Vaishnavi will get. Where can I get recording? Recording is there only, guys. What is the? Can somebody, share the official Telegram EPBL group? It has all the recordings, just in case you have missed any code or something, any explanation. Actually, this foundation track would have been more descriptive. Okay, if everyone had to watch like recordings and all. So if you have missed something, feel free to watch the recording. Okay, or like ask in between the sessions. Okay, so if I'll have time, definitely I'll help. Okay, my focus is to help only. But just in case we have to like cover the syllabus also, and we have to like get the foundation ready. After split, today's test, no. Nancy or somebody, could you just share the official Telegram group? Push wants the recording. Okay, just somebody share the official EPBL Telegram link. I'll explain again. Okay, after split. Okay, after split, I'll explain again. Okay, let me just delete. After split, I'll explain again. Okay. Okay, I'll delete and I'll explain again. Okay. Okay, so I'm explaining again. Okay, so yeah. Wait. So okay, what is there? First, you are in the MERN directory. This is our backend folder, okay, that we did yesterday. Okay, this is our backend folder. Okay, I just renamed it to MERN. That's it. Okay, we have just did it yesterday. I've just renamed the backend folder to MERN folder. That's it, nothing else. Okay, I hope clear everyone. This is my working directory. You can check physical work. I have written pwd. Okay, so this is my directory. Okay, I am inside MERN folder. Okay, that means this is my backend folder. This is my backend folder. So what I will do, I want to run both servers because your app is not deployed. So you have to run it on your local server, which is your laptop. So what you have to do, you have to split it to two sides. Okay, one front end, another back end. So you see this split terminal option. I hope everyone is able to see this split terminal option. Split terminal option. See, code you can find anywhere. Most of the people who are beginners struggle to run their files because it is somewhat complex. Same goes with Tomcat server in Java. Same goes with what? Running an Nginx server. Okay. Code you can get. High level enterprise code is also there on GitHub. Whole customer relation application, whole Udemy clone is there. But how will you run different things? Maybe they have 2-3 servers as an API. Maybe they have different APIs. How will you run? So please just listen to the steps. It is very easy. Okay, it's not very complex, but sometimes beginners miss it. Okay, so this is my physical directory. This is one. Okay, so I will just click on this split terminal option. What is the option? Split terminal. Okay. Okay, so I'll just click on split terminal. My terminal has been split. Okay, like this. If you want to change the terminal, you can just click here and you can change the terminal also, which terminal you want. Okay, so let's say you want like not PowerShell, but command prompt. You can just click on this launch profile, open the command prompt, and then you can split again like this. So this is done. Now what you have to do? First things first. On my right hand side is the backend. What I have on right hand side, backend. What I have on left hand side, front end. Okay. So what I will do here, first here, I will just write this command npm create. I will not make a folder. Okay. I will not make a folder. Okay. I will just simply write npm create wheat at the rate latest. Wheat will create my folder. Okay. Okay. I have split the terminal, and on the left hand side, I'm just writing npm create wheat at the rate latest. I have not changed any of the directory. Okay, we both are in the MERN folder. Okay, MERN folder is the backend folder only. I have changed the name. Okay, yesterday we did on inside backend folder. We were inside backend folder. I have just changed the name. No need to be confused. Okay. Okay, so I'll just press enter on the left hand side. Okay, so on the left hand side, I'll show again. What I've done, I have just simply said npm space create wheat at the rate latest, and project name here in project name I will write front end. That's it. Okay, in the project name I will write front end. You can take a screenshot. Okay, project name is front end. I'll press enter. Can I press enter? Can I press enter, guys? Till this every step is clear. What do you say? Till this step everything is clear, guys? Samruddhi and all. Give me some reaction. Okay. What about others? Okay, okay. So I have, copied the command for wheat npm space create space wheat at the rate latest. Then I press enter and it is asking me for project name. Project name is front end. Project name is front end. Press enter. It will ask you to select a framework and you have to select React. What do you have to select? React. What do you have to select? React. Press enter. Which variant you have to select? Which variant you have to select? JavaScript. Which variant you have to select? JavaScript. Okay, this is done. This is done. Okay, this is done. Now what? This is done. Now what? These three steps you have to do. These three steps you have to do. What is the three steps? Front end folder has been created. Okay, what is the step? CD space front end. CD space front end, or you can say CD space and press tab. Then what? npm install. Okay, npm install. Then npm run dev. And if you open, your project is there in front. Okay, so it is done. Now I will write npm run dev. npm run dev. So these three commands are there. What are the three commands? cd space frontend, npm install, and npm run dev. Okay, and this is the your React app is now running. Let us run our server also. Let us run our server. So our server is running. It is inside the main directory only. Okay, we are not going inside. This is done. Now what? Now what we will do? Okay, so we will see if our React app is working or not. So yeah, it is working. Also, we have to install this Axios. So I'll just go to Axios docs. Okay, so what is Axios? It is a promise-based HTTP client. Okay, instead of fetch, we will use Axios. What we will use? Instead of fetch, we will use Axios. So let us see. This is the command npm install Axios. So let us do it. Okay, I'll just Control C, Control plus C. I will stop my React app. Control plus C, and then I will paste this npm install Axios. npm install Axios. Okay. Done, everyone. npm install Axios. Done. Okay. So npm install Axios. Done. Now what I will do after npm install Axios, npm run dev again. Okay. That's it. That's it. Okay. Okay. I'll just here, little bit here. Yeah. So let us start coding now. Okay. Let us start coding. So everything is here. Okay. So let us go to our app.jsx. Okay. Let us go to our app.jsx. Okay. So remove everything from app.jsx. Remove everything from app.jsx. Okay. CSS, just you take it and improve it. Okay. I will not just do it anything in CSS now. Okay. You just use Tailwind and try to just add classes. So there are a lot of things that we will do. So first thing is we will import, use effect, and number one is use state. So we will import these from React library. Also, we will import Axios. Import Axios from Axios. Give me a second. My charger. Okay. So import Axios from Axios library. Okay. So this is done. Now what? We will also import. Well, that's it, I guess. Okay. And which API we will use? Which API we will use? Can somebody guess? Which API we will use? Can somebody tell me? Who will tell me? Which API we will use in React? Tell me, how can I get a student's call ticket number? You just have to write, I think, roll number. Roll number, I guess. Okay. Roll number. I think roll number. Roll number you have to type. Okay, Jill has pasted this playlist. Push. Jill has pasted the playlist. Where did you ask? Jill has given the playlist. Thank you, Jill. Okay, I'll also keep it just in case. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Jill. Okay. You get error. Okay. Fetch API. Okay, good, Abhishek. Good. Pokedex API, Samruddhi. Kosh is saying Done, but I get error. Okay, Kush, we will resolve. I'll ask you to share the screen. Okay. Those who are getting error, just show me. Okay. How and tomorrow also, like, we will resolve errors if you are not able to run your app and all. Okay. We will try to complete everything today. Okay. How to connect, because then only you will be like a full stack developer. Okay. Because you will get any URL. So see, you did not created Pokedex, Samruddhi and all who were there. Was this Abhishek? Okay. So fetch, no. Fetch API, no. Pokedex API, no. Array, we will use this API. Remember, we tested this. Your backend is running or what? Port 5000. Pokemon or Pokemons? Pokemon or Pokemons? Pokemons. Okay. Pokemons. This is your API. This is your backend API that you created. Okay. This is the backend API that you created. Yes or no? Remember? Okay. And here I will just write RAFC. Use the shortcut RAFCE. Okay. Use the shortcut RAFCE. Press enter. And I'll just remove this line number 6. Yeah. Okay. So I have just used the shortcut RAFCE. Okay. And this is the app. I'll just remove this also. Okay. Inside this, what I will write? Let it be a div only. Let it be a div. Okay. And instead of like using Tailwind, I'll just use inline CSS. Okay. So style and some padding margin. That's it. Okay. Like this. And here I'll just write an H1. Pokemon CRUD. Like this. Okay. And here, comma, let's say font family. Font family to make it a little bit better, sans serif. That's it. That's it. Okay. And then I will right click and format document. That's it. Okay. That's it. This is what we will do. Okay. So, okay, I guess that's it. Yeah. Okay. So what we will do now, what we will do, what more we can do? Yeah. That's it, I guess. Yeah. Should we add more CSS? No, I don't think so. Let us not add. Okay, so this is the URL that we will use. Instead, remember we used Pokemon API, but this time this is our backend API. You created it. Okay, so our backend API. Okay, let us see if we are getting any outputs. Yeah, but still, like, there is some CSS. So let us like remove CSS. Okay, just to make it clean. Okay, remove everything from app.css and index.css. Then I think we'll get a little bit white. Yeah. So remove this app.css and index.css, everyone. Remove everything from app.css, okay, and index.css. We do not want any CSS, okay. So, okay. So we will use some what? We will use some state, okay. We will use some state. So what we can use? Okay. What we can use? Okay, so first state that comes into my mind is that there should be a Pokemon, okay? Because remember in our API, what did we use in our API? So there was the Pokemon, okay, which has name type power, okay. So what we will do, we'll write const Pokemon, comma set. So this is Pokemon data. Okay, I'll use data. Okay, use state. Okay, and in this use state, what can we do? In this use state, should I keep it empty? I think it would be a form, right? So let it be an array. Okay, let it be an empty array because it is a data. Okay, right? So that would be, I think, okay. And one more thing that we will do is we will use a form, okay? Because user will type. Remember, what is that in backend? In backend, that is what? In backend, that is, where is that? Request dot body, okay? That is rec dot body. This is the rec dot body which user types in a form. That is rec dot body. Okay, if you remember the backend. Okay, so what I will let form, comma set form. Okay, so this is our form data, and then we will use the use state. Okay, so in this use state, initial value, I will write what? Name. I will write an object. Starting value, I will write an object like this. Power. What do you say? So starting value is an object here. Okay, starting value is an object. Okay, so this is the thing. Now what? One more thing. We have to give ID of the Pokemon. So I'll just write edit ID, comma set edit. So I think that would be better. Use state and starting value, I keep it empty. Okay, clear. So I guess that would be it. Okay. So I think that would be it. So let us design our form. Okay, I think everyone has written this. Let us design our form. Okay, so let us start here. Okay, and what can be done? Let us change the styling a little bit more. Instead of using rem, let it be only 20. Let it be only 20. Okay, and margin also, let us give margin. So I'll give a margin. Margin would be like, let it be automatic. Okay, so margin auto padding 20%. Okay, so this is percent when you keep it empty. It means 20% padding. Now let me check how it is looking. Looks okay. Okay, okay, it is top bottom. Top bottom is padding. Padding still not there. Okay, whatever it is, let us check more. Let us give a max width also. I think that would be better. So instead of this font family, which is almost useless, I'll write max width. Okay, like so that it does not stretch a lot. I'll write this 600. Okay, let us check now. Okay, this is okay only. Okay, now it is centered. Now this is working. Okay, so let us write a form like this. So form. This is our form. Okay, so remove this action. We are not writing HTML form. We like a proper React form. So what happens here? Okay, you have this form. Okay, so in this form, okay, I'll just give a style to this form also. Style. What style? Let's say so that they do not, there's some space at the bottom. So 20. This would be better. Okay, style is equal to margin bottom 20. Okay, and there is a on submit you event listener. Okay, so on submit is just like on click. Okay, in on submit, what happens when user will click the button of submit? When user will submit the form, what function should run? When user submit the form, what function should run? So let us make a function. Let us make a function. Just zoom out a little bit. Are you able to see? I think you are able to see. I'll just zoom in. Then if I'll write more, I'll just zoom out. So we will handle the submission. So I'll make a function. Okay, handle submit, and I'll put this function here. Okay, so handle submit function I have created. Okay, this handle submit function, and this function will run handle submit function will run after user submits the form. Okay, okay, so when user will submit the form, our function will run. Okay, clear? Now what I will do, okay, this is done. So we will just make some input. So input like this. So there would be an input, and yeah, I guess. So there would be like 3 inputs. Okay, you can create a label also. Label. So label first would be like name. Okay, then type text. Then there would be copy this, and another was what type. Okay, let me format it. So label name and type. Okay, let me just look into the form. Where it is. Okay, I have not saved it. Okay, this looks better. Let me use BR tag. Okay, so name type is there, and let's copy this again, and this time it is power only. Power, not power. Power. Okay, so this looks better, but the type should be a number now. Here, the type should be number. So type should be to text type, and I think one type is equal to number. Okay, so that's it. Okay, I guess this is the only thing. Yeah, so I will show you one thing also. So one more function we will write, which is handle change. Okay, so there is one more function which is handle change. So I will show you how it works. So while user is typing, handle change will run. Okay, so I will just write a handle change function. Let me just close this terminal so that you can see handle change, and I will show you like how it is actually like working. Okay, so I think that would be better. Okay, so just write it like this, handle change. Okay, so this is handle change, and I will just use it on input. Okay, so input, in the each input I will write an event listener of on change like this, and I will write handle change like this. Do you get it? This, and this in this input also same thing. So on change, handle change. Same thing in this input, on change. Oh, sorry, on change, handle change. Okay, and I will just write here E. I will explain what is this, and console.log this E. That's it. These things you have to do. So I have made an handle change function. Whenever user is typing, this function will run. Okay, whenever user is typing, this function will run. So let us do it. Let us do it. Okay. So on change. Okay. So on change is what change is happening in the input. That means something has been typed. Okay. While user is typing, handle change will run again and again. Okay. Again and again. So just keep this in mind. Let us go. And let me just open the DevTools. Okay. The shortcut is Control Shift J. Okay. Control plus Shift plus J. Okay. For this window that I open, console window. This is the shortcut. Okay. Control Shift J. Okay. This is the shortcut for this window. So I'll clean it. Or you can just right click on inspect also and click on console, your wish. Okay, so what I will do, just see here, I will write here some way. Do you see something happening? The moment I am typing, something is happening. Okay, those who do not have the code, I'll just give the code. Okay, just give me a moment. Will this code be there? Can I give this code? Can I share this code? Okay, I'll just delete this. So I'll just copy from. I will copy this. Okay. So I'm copying from app. Okay, and giving it to you. I think that should work. Still, it is not working. Then from where should I copy? I think I'll copy from here. Okay, and then only this return I will copy. Okay. Or you know what? Let me just open that Telegram and I'll just copy paste it there only. Okay. Okay, that CSS. Sorry, that full stack group you have, na Telegram. I'll just wait. I'll share it from there only, so that you do not miss. Give me a moment. Notes. So this is the notes section. I guess this is where we put, right? Okay, so I am just giving this code, okay, in your Telegram group. Just tell me if you have received it or not. I have given it in Telegram group, everyone. Okay. I've shared it on the Telegram group, okay. I've shared the app.jsx code. Just somebody do a reaction and tell me if you have received this code or not. You can just copy paste from here. Okay. Okay, some people have read it. Okay, so this is the thing. So like let us return back. So whenever I'm typing something, see, I'll just type something. See, if something has happened, this on change feature, okay, this event listener, okay, it is listening for something. It is looking for something. It is saying, what are you doing, user? User is saying, I am changing the input. I am typing something. So please listen to that carefully. So whenever I will click something, this input will listen and this function will run. So this E is actually the input event. Okay, this E is actually the, if you just look here, if I just open one of them, you will see this is like event object. Okay, it has a lot of things like bubbles, cancelable, type format. Okay, but we only want to look into one thing. Okay, which is this target. You see this target? You see this target? See, I have written this FDG. Remember, are you able to see? I have written here FDG. Here I am getting FDG. How can I get to this FDG? Can somebody tell me? I want only this key. How will I get this key? Can somebody tell me? Sir, can you show? Okay, Ayush, I'll show. Wait. We will give it. We will give it in handle submit. That we will do. Kaushal, I'll do. Okay. So this, what is this event? This E is the what? E is the event that user is typing. Okay. So E here is the event that user is typing. It is an object. Okay. It contains n number of things. So who will tell me, like, how will I get this value? How will I get this value? Okay, let me make it again clear. See, if I write here YTHARTH, Yatharth, and if I just look into last one, and if I click on target, and I click on value, you see Yatharth is written here. Are you able to see? So how will I get this value? This is an object. How will I get this value? Can somebody tell me? How will I get this value? Think simple object. Think simple object. Good, Sahil. Good. Good, Sahil. So simple. If I write here E dot target, just see. Okay, I'll refresh. And if I write Sahil, see, it is telling me you are typing this text. This input is getting activated. And if I type here, this number is getting activated. When I click on here, text is getting activated. When I click on here, number is getting activated. So I just have to write dot value. Okay. So if I write here Sahil, see, I am getting whatever I am typing, I am getting it here. Okay. So this, whatever user is typing, you can catch it with E dot target value. First, console.log E and check, then console.log E dot target and check. Okay. Always try to do this. Okay. So for now, I'll just comment this out. Okay. You can just do it yourself. Okay. So what I will do, okay, what I will do here, okay, I will first like see what is the form data. Okay, so what I will do, I'll just quickly, try to set the value of this form data. You see this name type power. I will change the value from 0 to whatever you are typing. So right now it is empty. But when you will type, the name should change to Sahil, type should be electric, and power should be over 9,000. Sorry, name should be Pikachu or some Pokemon. Okay, and then we can easily change it. So let us do it. So what I will do, I'll just use set form data. Okay, and what I will do, I'll write this object. Okay, and what I will do, I will also like, if you just come back here to the input, okay, there is a lot of things that we have to do with input also. Okay, first there is a property in input. Just remove this type is equal to text. There is no need. Okay, there is no need here. Okay, so what you have to do here, see, first is there is a name property here. Okay, there's a name property, so I will write it name. Here I will use the same name attribute and I will write type. Okay, Okay, so these would be my key. These would become my key. So what will be the name here? Can somebody tell me? What will be the name here? Can somebody tell me? You can keep it as number since it is a different thing. But what would be the name here? Can somebody tell me? What would be the third input name? Power. Good. Good, Sahil. Sahil is on a roll today. Because see, all this name attribute that you see, these are keys. So it would be power. Okay. Name attribute is the key. Okay. And there is another thing. Okay. Like it is called as value. Okay. So this is key value. So there is a value here, and then there is a value here. Okay. And then there is a value here. So what is this value? Write it down. Value is the default value. Okay. Like default value which you see in the input. Okay. Like let's say you, okay, let us see, okay, so that you understand. So let me write here form dot name, form dot type, form dot name, form dot type, and here uh, form dot power, because we have what, we have form. Okay, form is a object. So form dot name, this is form, form's value is this, form dot name, form dot type, form dot power. Okay, so this is our form. Okay, and also if you want to check it more clearly, I'll just console.log the, I'll write here form data and I'll comma form. You can write it like this also, just to check what you are typing. Okay, so let us check this. Okay, so initially if you just reload, form is empty because there is nothing here. Okay, form is empty, there is nothing here, there is no initial value. Okay, if you want to put an initial value, you can just write something here like x y z. So see, the initial value has become x y z, you see. So but we do not want to do this x y z, we want to put whatever user is typing. So I'll just keep it empty like this. Okay, and I have this console.log form also. So this is all done. Form.type. So for value is the value that you enter. Okay, and this name is the key. Okay, so key value, not as name value. Okay, that's it, nothing else. So what I will do in this form, okay, so we have to keep the last value also. Okay, and we have to keep the new value also. So first thing we will do is we have to write key. Okay, so key would be like e dot target dot value which user is typing, and in this bracket we will write e dot target dot name like this. Okay. E dot target dot name is the key that you see here. This is the key, this is the key, and e dot target dot value is the value that you are typing. Okay, also we want to keep the old data, so that is old form data. Okay, like what the user is typing. So old form data we want to keep it. So old data, new data. Okay, like if you type here like let's say y, okay, and then you will try a. If you do not write this, if you do not write this, what will happen? Okay, what will happen? You will only see a. Okay, let us check. Okay, let us check. Let us check. Let us do, so that you understand. I'll just remove this form and we will only use this. Okay, now let us do something. Okay, let us, where it is. Oh, sorry. This one. So I'll just refresh. Now just see here. THARTH. Okay, it is working. Okay, the form data is there. Okay, let us do another thing. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and no, this is something else. This is electric, and then there is 1, 2, 3. Do you see the problem? Can somebody tell me the problem? What is happening in my form data? Where are the other keys? Where is my name and type? Where is my name and type? Do you understand the problem? Do you understand the problem, guys? Good, Samruddhi. See, when I am typing this form data, which is my normal form data, it is not remembering name and type. So I have to keep the previous form data also here. Okay, so I'll write previous form data here, form, like this. Okay, and I think I told you about this array, this key as an array. When your keys are changing, okay, when your keys are changing, when your keys are dynamic, like if you want, you can write it here. So these are called as like, if something is like this, these are actually called as dynamic object keys. Dynamic object keys. Okay. So dynamic object keys is used when key names are changing. Okay. Here key names are changing. First it is this name, then it is name is equal to type, then it is name is equal to power. So here key names are changing, so we put it in a bracket like this. Okay, so and I have just used this form. So this is our old form data. Okay, this is our old form data. Here form inside set form is old data. Okay, so old data should persist, should persist. Okay, persist means it should not lose after you reload it, or sorry, after you like submit or after you like type. Okay, like here it is forgetting. Where is my key name? Where is my yatharth and type electric? That is a problem. So let us refresh. Now I will write YTHARTH. Okay, and I will write I am an electric Pokemon. Okay, and then I will write power 1, 2, 3. So it is remembering. Let us open it. Let us open. Oh, it is form inside form. How problematic. So old data is still, it is calculating old data. Like see, there is electric. Then I typed I. Then I typed C. Okay, that is good. But this is the problem. Okay, there, that form, when I'm writing in the object, it is still presenting that form value. How can we take some values out of the form? How do we lose a property of object? Does somebody remember? How do we, uh, you know, unpack the values? Anybody knows? In ES6 we use something. In ES6 we use something. Anybody remembers? Dot dot dot. Do you remember? We will spread out the values. Okay, instead of putting it inside form, we will spread out the values. So just I will write here 3 dots, 1, 2, 3, done, over. That's it. So here dot 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 form inside set form is what? Old data. Okay, so let us just refresh it. Now I'll write here Pikachu type electric, power is 9,000. See, now my name is also there, type is also there, and power is also there. Okay. Now you are able to catch this form data. Now you are able to catch the form data. Okay, I'll just give it to you. Now you are able to catch the form data. Clear? So it is most asked interview question, like how will you keep the previous value of the form, okay, and then submit it. So this is like one of the most important things. Okay, so let us continue with our form. Okay, so also I will just write here like required. Okay, I will just write here required. So required means that this field the user should not leave empty. Users can make mistake. They can, so just write required here in the input so that they do not leave it empty. Okay, so it is a good form validation practice. Okay, write required on all the three inputs so that we do not make a mistake. Clear? So let us make a button. Since we are able to catch our form data, let us make our button. Okay, so we will make a submit button. Okay, inside this only we'll make a submit button and all. So I'll just write here button. So this button would be what? Let us say, so type of this button is submit. Okay, type of the button is submit. Inside this button, what we will do, there is something called as like ternary operator. Okay, ternary operator. So it is if else. Okay, if something is true, display that. Otherwise, display that. So it is like if else, and it is used like this question mark, and then like if something is true. Okay, if true, do this. Okay, otherwise else do this. Okay, so this is the thing. This is how we do it. Okay, so what I will do here, I will just write here like edit id. Okay, so edit id. If edit id is true, we want to make this button as update button. Else this button's name should be add button. And I'll write here. Okay, so if edit id's value is true, the button's name would be update. Otherwise, the button's name would be add. Okay, that is one thing. Clear? Now what? Now what? Now what we will do? Okay, what we will do? Let us. We have to display the Pokemons also. Let us see here what is happening. Okay, let us look into our app. So, okay, so we have the button. Let us make BR here. BR here. Okay, so we can add the Pokemon. Okay, we can add the Pokemon. Right now, the value is add because it is false. Okay, let us make it true. If I make the edit ID value true, see, update Pokemon. If I make it false, add Pokemon. Okay, so right now, let us not do anything and I'll keep it null. So it will show add Pokemon. Okay, so this is the thing. Now let us get out of our form. Okay, and let me just display it in a unordered list, the Pokemon. Okay, so yeah, so I'll just write here style, just a quick style so that it does not look a little bit more ugly. Looks ugly, but still, like, we do not like want to leave it to. So list style should be none. Okay, like there is a lot of list style if you want. Okay, like you want to like revert it. Well, I do not want to do anything. Okay, a normal list, it should be added. Padding, I will keep it 0 only. Okay, now what? Now what I will do? I will, I will use map, okay, to display the Pokemon. Okay, so right now let us see the Pokemon's value. So Pokemon's, okay, I should have written Pokemon's instead. So right now Pokemon's value is nothing. Okay, so let us like get the Pokemon data. Okay, let us get the Pokemon data. So okay, so get the Pokemon's data from backend. Okay, so let us do that. So what I'll do, I'll write const fetch data function. Okay, const fetch data function, and this would be an asynchronous function because we are getting the data from backend from somewhere, and this fetch data would be inside this use effect. So this fetch data function should be inside this use effect, and I wanted to like call it once only. That's it. Okay, so fetch data. Okay, and it should be inside this use effect so that it is like rendered only once. That's it. Okay, so only once this function will be called. Okay, I do not want to reload the function again and again. So I'll make a try block. Okay, and I'll make a catch block. Catch will catch error. So which type of error? Let's say console dot this time error. I will not use a log but error. So failed to fetch Pokemon list. Okay, failed to fetch Pokemon list space comma err dot message. Okay, because this err is like very big constructor and all. Okay, and you can also like and write an alert also, and you can write an alert also like error fetching data, something like this. Okay, and in the try section, what you can write, save the const response is equal to await, but this time we are using Axios. Okay, so I'll write Axios dot get. Remember to get all the Pokemons. To get all the Pokemons, where is that? This. To get all the Pokemons, we will use get method. Get all the Pokemons. So let here get, and what I will write here are API. What I will write? I'll write API. Just give me a second, everyone. Okay, sorry guys. So where were we? So this is the what? This is the promise that we are getting. Okay, so this is the promise API. Okay, and we want to like catch it. Okay, because it is asynchronous. We do not like want to, this is an asynchronous operation. This function is doing asynchronous operation, and this backend API returns promise by default. Okay, we do not know it will take how much time. So we want to resolve it. So we are using async and await. This will resolve the promise. Okay. If it will not be in a buffering state or pending state, either it will be resolved or it will get an error. Okay. So let us do it. Yeah. So set Pokemons. We will set this data in response dot data. That's it. Okay. So there's a very good thing about Axios. In Axios, no need to parse JSON. Okay. No need to parse JSON. JSON would be parsed by Axios only. So no need to do it. Okay. No need to do that. Okay. No need to parse that data. That's it. Okay. So I think this is done. Right. So we do not need to parse this, and this is the URL that we will do. So let us just make a little more functions. Okay. Or before we write about that. So let us handle changes done. Let us write handle submit also. So handle submit is for like adding or updating. Yeah, add or update Pokemon. So this handle submit would be async only. Okay, and here also we will use this event object. Okay, so here we will use this prevent default. Okay, so e.prevent default, what does it do? Default behavior. Okay, default behavior of form is to like auto submit the form. Okay, just try to remove this. Okay, like when the app will be completed, just remove this. You will see your form gets automatically submitted again and again, it will be submitted. So to prevent that behavior, okay, we use this. Okay, so to prevent that behavior, we use e.prevent default. So default behavior of the form is to auto submit the form. Okay, right here. So to prevent that behavior, we use e.prevent.default. Okay, so I'll just write it here. Okay, so to prevent that behavior, we use e.prevent.default. Okay. Okay, otherwise your form will be automatically submitted again and again. Okay, so this helps us in doing that. So I'll just write again try catch. So in this catch, I just again write err. So in catch, I will write same thing, console.error error in submitting the something like this, comma err.message. Okay, and error in submitting the form, and then what more could be there? Alert, same thing. You can alert, you can get an alert message that it was failed. Something like this. Okay, and here what we will do, if edit ID, wait, we have to check now. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, if edit ID is true, we will add. If edit ID is false, we will update. Okay, so if edit ID is true, update function will act. Okay, and if edit ID is false, we have to Hello. Hello. I think somebody called me. I am using my hotspot. Am I audible? Am I audible? Okay, okay. Sorry, I think somebody called me and my router is not working. I am using personal hotspot for a very long time. Sorry. So let us jump back. Okay, so where I was, I think my screen is shared. So we have said that when we see this edit ID is true, we will update. When edit ID is false, we will add. So here same only, we will use that. So if edit ID is true, we will update. Okay, so if edit ID is true, we will update. Okay, if edit ID is true, we will update. So await Axios, await Axios. Oh sorry, await Axios, and we will use dot put. Okay, and I will use this operator, this sorry, this template literal. Okay, so here you should have that API. Okay, and what you will write here, comma form. Okay, so there are two properties in this. Okay, there are two properties. So first property is the URL, your data. Okay, and the second one is this data. Okay, so first is this URL, second is the data that you want to put inside. If you remember, you see this ID number and the form data, ID number and the form data. So let us do that also here. So let us make the URL. So I'll write it like this. Okay, template literals API URL. Okay, front slash again, I guess dollar, and this would be your ID number. Okay, so this is how we used to test. So there is this URL and then there is your ID number. This is how we do it here. Check out this URL number and front slash ID. You see this URL front slash your ID. So here also we are doing URL number front slash ID. Okay, comma which data, form data, form data. Okay, so which data we will put, form data, and I will give you, you should get an alert let's say Pokemon updated successfully. Okay, Pokemon updated successfully. Okay, and else if edit ID is not true, we will get Axios dot post. Okay, so we will create the data, and I will write create the data, and I will write here create the data, and I will write form. Okay, so this is the URL, and the new data, which is a rec dot body. This form is the rec dot body in the backend. Form is the rec dot body in backend. Okay, remember that always. Okay, so this is what we are putting. Check out the post. This is what we are putting. This is the data that we are getting from front end. User types in front end. Okay, front end form. Understand the flow. Okay, so this is the form data done. I guess nothing else. So same thing. I'll just copy here, paste it here. Pokemon instead of updated, it would be added. Yeah. Else keep everything neutral. So if there is any problem, so still you want to see the Pokemon. So I'll just write here name empty. Okay, and type empty. Okay, because maybe your data is not changed, so I want to get a default value. Okay, so just in case anything goes wrong, anything goes wrong, in setting the data. Okay. Yeah, I guess that would be it. And again, if during this updating, what we will do, we will also like try to call this. Okay, we'll call the function. Okay, after updating is done, we will again call the function. Again, we will fetch the data from backend. Okay, so again we will run this function. That would be enough. Okay, I'll just give it to you again. Okay, so this is what we have to do for adding and updating Pokemon. Okay, and another one would be like how to edit the Pokemon. Okay, deleting you will do. Okay, deleting you will do. Let us quickly like use edit or update. Edit the, which is actually like adding the Pokemon ID. Okay, we have to set the Pokemon ID. Setting the ID. Okay, so for what we will do, we'll just write const handle edit function. Okay, and this function, okay, this will receive something. Okay, this will receive the ID. Okay, so here this parameter is the ID which we will receive, and again we will set the data. Okay, we will set the data. Okay, like okay dot name comma type. Okay dot type, and then I think power would be poke dot power. What is this poke? I will just explain in a moment. Okay, and then we will set the edit ID poke dot underscore ID. Okay, so what is this poke? So poke would be the Pokemon that you want to edit. Okay, so Pokemon that you want to edit, when we will click, the data would be getting inside this. Okay, and then we will set it in the form. That's it. Okay, we'll not like do a lot of stuff, like just let us use it so that we can understand. Let us return back to our this under unordered list. Okay, unordered list, and here I will use Pokemon dot map. So we will use higher order functions to display the Pokemon data. Okay, just like we did it in Pokédex, or like normally, if you remember, we have used that map function. Okay, we will map returns an array. So array of data we will get, array of objects we will get. So we will try to return it. So I'll just quickly open it like this. Okay. Okay, so what is this item? This item is the object. So let us do something. Let us write return and what more we can write. Okay, let us just write hello. Okay, first let's write li. Okay, let us write li. Okay, and okay, in this list item, what we will write? Let us write in strong. Okay, sorry, item dot name like this. And here, just in case if you want to like understand, let us console dot log the item. Okay, so these two things you will do. Let us now see why is it getting red. Achha, we have not used handle edit. No problem. Okay, first write this and let us see the Pokemon. Okay, I'm getting Gyarados, Meryl that we did yesterday. Okay, so this is the Pokemon data, and I am able to see them. Okay, this is the Pokemon data, and I am able to see them. Okay, you can add pictures also, your wish. In the backend, you can change it, and you can just do it. Okay, so okay, so whatever you will add, I think it will be added. Let me add something. Let us add Pikachu. Pikachu, electric, 101. Add Pokemon. Pokemon added successfully. See, let us add more. Geodude, Rock, Pokemon, Power type 4, not 4. Sorry, 4 not. Click on add. Pokemon added successfully. Geodude. So it is working. Okay. Only thing that we have to add is the edit and delete option and edit. Okay, like handle edit. So when we will click on the button, I should be like able to edit. That is the thing. But do you want to edit the Pokemon? So there should be a button here. Okay, like there besides Gyarados, there should be an edit button. So just take it as a homework. Okay, add and how will you use this edit functionality? Okay, and I'll just come to your queries. Okay, I'll just come to your queries, and I'll also just share it on GitHub. Okay. Let us see if we are getting any errors. We are not getting any errors. Okay, and our API is working fine. So good. I'll just quickly remove the node modules from both of them. Okay, and I will share this folder. But to use it, you have to, install node modules. Okay, otherwise it would be a problem. So I'll just share it. Okay. So yeah. Now let us go to doubts. Tell me your doubts, guys. And by the way, just look into the code I have uploaded on this drive. Just look into the code and see if you do not understand anything or any project or anything you want to ask, you can ask. Okay. Try to add the buttons for edit and delete. Let's see how you will do it. Take it as a homework. Okay. So you understand how do we make connections. So the backend URL will talk with the React. Okay. And using get, post, put methods, we can control the actions. That's it. Okay, all the major applications are just like this. It's just that they have more endpoints, maybe 50, maybe 60, maybe 100. Okay, even the Zoho webinar that you are seeing, okay, that also has an endpoint. Do you see? Okay, Telegram channel link. Okay, wait, I am giving. How to share? This is the link. Okay, guys. Okay, then, guys. Any doubts or anything? Did you understood how they are actually interacting with each other? The only thing was about problematic was that dynamic form. Okay, so just look into the concept and see if you are understanding anything or not. Okay, and any doubts regarding projects, those who were asking now, please ask what you are asking. Ask me anything. So we need to enter the email of the team member that's shown in video. Sir, we need to enter the email of the team. Email of the team members. Uh, I think after enrolling only you will get, right, as push received the email. So I think after entering the email, then only you will get. Just post it in the group. Okay, I think you need to enter only your detail. Okay. Okay. So when we start the project, when you will get the email ID, login credentials, when you will receive a username and password in your email ID, then only you can proceed. Vivek and Ritik. So you have to decide the team members, or some way they will assign you. They will assign when you will enroll in the project. Okay, like Kush has shared the screen, right? Kush has shared the screen. So in that, first you have to enroll in the project. You have to select a project. Which project do you like and enroll in that project? Then you will receive the team details. Meet, then wait. Okay. You and your friends have not received. Wait. They have told me it will take time. Okay. It will take around Saturday. Yes, absolutely. You can do Sahil. You can also use React Router DOM also, Sahil. Okay. Uh, you can use React Router DOM also. Okay. You can use context API also. I'll cover that in Saturday if anyone asks. Yes, Ritik, you can enroll. If you have got the email and password, you are free to enroll. Ritik, you have got the email, so then log in that portal. Okay, using username and password, you will log into your account. Select your favorite projects in project section and click on enroll now. Okay. Okay, what about else? What about else? Anything else, guys? Anything else, guys? Is it really possible to modify the database by entering the query in the username text field and submitting? Modify the database by entering the query in the username text. Username text field. See, this is the code now. What we did is we in the username text field. Yes, in the find by ID and up. Like, see, I'll show you what we did in the Pokemon app also. Karthik, we did the same. Okay, just go through that. In that edit option, okay, where put or update was there, we had to use that ID. Okay, so using template literals, we attach that number. Instead of number, you can attach word also. You can attach text also. In the URL, you can enter by concatenating it with the URL. Okay, like we are doing the same in that also, Karthik. Just see here. You see line number 33. In line number 33, see, we are adding this number inside this URL. This number will go to our backend. Okay, this number will go here. Okay, that number will be attached here in this rec.params ID, because this rec.params ID is this. And what is this? This, which we are writing. Okay, so instead of number, you can put text. So rec.params.name. You can write here name. Remember that name example I used. And then it will go to the database by ID and it will update. Or you can use find by ID also. Or you can simply write it find. You can put it in find and you can just find it by params. That also you can do. You can use find one. Okay. So same thing we have done. We have given that info in the URL. Okay. Dear Smartbill Green, I am writing letters in and long details of it. Yes, Krutin, they are working on it. Okay. I have shared that information. They are working on it. Don't worry. See, you will get 2 weeks to complete your project. Okay. From next week, you will start making your project. There would be a project mentoring session of 1 hour daily to help you with anything. If you have any doubts of anything, you can just reach out. Okay. And what more? So there is time limit, I guess. So next 2 weeks, in the next 2 weeks, you have to complete the app and submit. Then it will be evaluated, and then you will be getting the final certificate. Okay, then anything more, guys? Okay, thank you. Don't worry, Hemal, you will receive the project by Saturday. Okay. Okay, then I'll close the session. Bye, guys. We have one more class tomorrow, and after that, like I don't know if I'll be able to mentor you or some other would be mentoring you. So thank you again. I had wonderful time training you guys. You are already well versed with a lot of concept. Hope you will get like proper dev roles and you get whatever role that you decide you get that in future. Okay. So we'll meet tomorrow one more time, and after that it is farewell. I hope like the sessions were not boring and all, and you understood because of the doubts clearance, and I repeated a lot of things to make the foundation more good. We had to like rush things, which is actually bad. But sorry about that. What I can do, I tried my best to resolve the doubts side by side. Uh, okay, so those who are watching the live session, they don't have this, uh, you know, time wasted. So backend is a little bit rushed, and I feel like, but still, like you have the basic like foundation one, which was of JavaScript, was actually good, and a lot of queries like were resolved. If anything that you feel like you do not understand, you're always free to ask me. Okay, on whether it is on LinkedIn or whether it is on Saturday. So Saturday I'll be here. Ask as much as you want. Okay, and tomorrow also this will be over. So we'll be having like whole 2 hours of doubts. Okay, so ask anything, any topic that you do not understand, you can ask. Okay, Ayushi, I have sir email. I see project log. My profile is not mentioned in. Ayushi, don't worry, they are working on it. Just raise the query on Telegram once. Okay, okay Karthik, bye. Bye, Himal. Bye. No problem. Bye bye. Okay, then I'll close it. Close the session. Bye, everyone. Have a nice day. We'll meet tomorrow. And bye. Have a nice day. Bye, everyone. And please be ready with your doubts tomorrow. Okay. And please complete the app. Okay. Try to complete the app, make the edit and that delete button. Okay. And tomorrow there would be a quiz. Yes, Arif. Tomorrow there would be a quiz. Okay. So please be ready for the quiz also. And in anywhere in the backend development, any topic that you do not understand, whether it is middleware or something, you are free to ask. Okay, then bye. Bye everyone. Bye bye. You guys can leave. Bye. I'm closing the session. Thank you for your time. Bye everyone. Bye everyone. Bye bye.